classes are blueprint of the objects, which in any object-oriented programming language we have a classes and objects, right? So TypeScript also supports object-oriented programming. It's an object-oriented programming language. So like in C# and Java, how we define classes, the same way we can declare it in TypeScript as well. So class and the name of the class. So here we are dealing with a student object in our example. So let's define the class as well, keeping that in mind. So class student, the name of the class, and then the members, class members. So I can define student ID again, whatever we did in the interface, same way. Okay, we need a constructor in a class. So in C#, like we write constructor. In Java or C# we write the constructor as the same name of a class name, right? But over here we have a special keyword for that called constructor. And in constructor we can define parameters. Like here we have two parameters, student ID and student name. So we want, whenever we create an object of the class, we can initialize these two. So ID, we need to define our constructor like that, ID and number, and then name of type string. So we can have any name over here. It's not mandatory to have. I can have a student ID. It should be a more relevant name, like you can by looking at your code you can understand what it is doing, right? Like the constructor is just getting the parameters of student ID and name, which will be responsible for initializing the two members, student ID and student. This dot student name. This is how we initialize the members. And we can have a same what we had in the interface. We can have a get results function over here, which will return me the number, and I can return, for time being, for making it simple, I'll just return some random score. Let's say our student scored 85 marks, and here I can pass on the student ID as a parameter. So this is the function. This is a method which I declare over here, which accepts one input parameter with a number input parameter, and it returns a number. Over here we are just returning a number. So that's how the class looks like. It have two members, one is number, one is string, and a constructor which will be responsible for initialization, and we have one method. So that's how a class structure looks like in TypeScript.